Well, we made it this far. I really hope I didn't accidentally smash the key.
Thou shalt know despair.
This one's mine. Leave him to me. Leave it to me. I'll finish what you started.
Thou shalt face me now.
They sealed the cellar. The only way out is upstairs. Pain fades. You need to get stronger. I feel 10 years younger. Traitors! Death awaits you! feel 10 years younger. Pain fades. Pain fades. Nemec!
Father, but you're dead.
I hear that a lot. Now we can do this the bloody way, or you can surrender now.
Darmok, my duke!
Hold, Calig. This shall not be resolved like this in my city. Anmar al-Ortat.
Happy to kill you instead, Duke.
But that wouldn't help you now, would it? According to guild law, whomever bears the signet of steel is in command. And I don't see a ring on your finger, Calig. Now, if you should track down Nemec and reacquire the signet ring, well, then I'd have no choice but to accept you as the leader of the Guild of Steel again. Until that happens, I suggest you busy yourself with other things.
It is unwise to vex me, Duke.
Take this key and go to the Arcanum to the northwest of the market. The mage there may help you scry Nemec's location, for I certainly will not. Te ma al-Ortas.
Pain fades.
No one beats me on price, friend. Come back when you need more armaments. Back for the best weapons around, I see. Come again, and don't buy from that despicable Morphew.
How can I help?
Here, the sword you wanted.
Can it be? You have no idea what this means to me. Please. You must accept this purse of coins with my thanks.
The sword is easily worth 500 to you.
Here, take your money and give it to me. Please, ask your questions.
I shall show thee true power!
Strength returns. This'll do. He's not gonna care where I dump her body. Is it done? I've done your dirty work, now pay up. Yeah, take it. Ah. It's good to get it all behind me, you know.
Surely, my friend, you tire of trawling the city streets in search of someone to buy your unwanted goods. Look no further. I will buy quality goods from you at prices that are more than fair. Think of me when you have goods you do not...
What was your crime, Ishkai?
Please! No more! Weapons, armor, supplies, the best prices, unbeatable quality.
Save your patter for the wayfarers, Morphew.
Colleague, always a pleasure. What can I get you today?
You know anything useful, Morphew?
Tell you what, you scratch my back, I scratch yours. I need to collect the weekly tariffs from Wani and Rabarth and Teset, only they're never keen to pay up. Someone like you could compel their compliance rather well, don't you think? If you get the money, I'll tell you something useful. You came back? Wonderful!
How's the siege affecting everyone?
Many fled before it began, but our guilds are kind of stuck here. It's not exactly a ghost town, but it's eerie seeing the old hostel abandoned. No one's been inside since, well, since I don't know when. What can I get you today? Don't be a stranger.
I'm here to collect the tariff for Morphew.
For pity's sake, again?
Hand it over or I'll take it from your cold, dead hands.
Don't hurt me. It's not worth me life. Just take it and leave.
Wise choice.
Be cautious in any dealings with Morphew.
I'm here to collect the tariff for Morphew.
Oh, is it time for that already? Very well, here you go.
Well, that was easier than I expected.
You have the... Until we meet again. I have all the tinctures and tonics you could need. No one undersells me on potions, I assure you. Until we meet again.
We may be besieged, but I won't tolerate any transgressions in my city.
Morphew sent me to collect the tariff.
Ah, I had wondered about that. Please, give Morphew my regards.
Thanks, bootlicker.
You are always welcome here. Welcome, stranger. I have talismans and attire to suit the most demanding tastes. Stay safe, traveler. What can I get you today?
Here's the money. Quite enjoyed muscling it out of them.
You have my gratitude. So much easier than trying to negotiate with those jackals myself. You wanted information. I can tell you this. If you want to get into the Guild of Steel, Arashad can get you into the cellar. But beware, as the guild has some vicious traps down there. Weapons, armor, supplies, excellent prices, superb quality. Don't be a stranger.
Some writing? An Ishkai and a human skeleton. What happened here? Come on then! Feel my might!
You came back? Wonderful!
What do you know of the skeletons in the old hostel?
This is the first I've heard of this. The other merchants had more to do with the hostel than I did, though. You came back? Wonderful!
Tell me about the Sura mercenary who came to town.
Don't know anything useful about that, I'm afraid, but I'll bet someone in town does. What can I get you today? Always a pleasure.
You'll get more silver for your wares at my stall, I wager.
Tell me what you know about the bodies in the old hostel.
There are dead bodies in that place. Honestly, you'd think someone from the guild would have noticed. I suppose the building has been abandoned for a while now. Haven't seen anyone go inside since the siege started. Ah, what do you have for me?
Tell me about the Sura mercenary who came to town.
I remember seeing the Sura mercenary talking to Faeruz before he left. And Feyruz looked mighty pleased about it too. Please, if you speak to Feyruz, don't mention I said anything. I want nothing to do with the Surah, now or ever. Ah, what do you have for me? Think of me when you have goods you do not need. Potions, herbs, cheapest in Thol.
Tell me what you know about the bodies in the old hostel.
No idea what happened at the hostel. I used to deliver food there, back before the siege. But I haven't been inside since that Surah warrior went there. I don't think anyone has. Always good to see you, friend.
Tell me about the Surah mercenary who came to town.
He came through the gates, went to the hostel, and left. That's all I know, really. I was just glad to see him leave town, to be honest. Potions, herbs, cheapest in Thol. Be safe.
No one beats me on price, friend.
Tell me what you know about the bodies in the old hostel.
I don't know anything about that. Ask Rabat. He dealt with the owner.
Back for the best weapon.
Tell me about the Surah mercenary who came to town.
No, I don't know anything about that.
You didn't seem to try very hard. Perhaps you need some help remembering.
I said I don't know anything. Now, if you aren't buying anything, be on your way. Best weapons in the Outlands are right here on my stall. Come again, and don't buy from that despicable Morphew.
Everything you need to soothe your wounds is right here.
Did Feyruz have dealings with the Surah?
No doubt about it. That Surah definitely gave something to Feyruz before leaving town. But if he asks, you didn't hear that from me. Everything you need to soothe your wounds is right here. Take care, friend.
If it isn't my best-dressed patron.
Tell me about the Surah mercenary who came to town.
I wasn't even in town when it happened. You'll have to ask elsewhere. Welcome, welcome.
Did Feyruz have dealings with the Surah?
I wouldn't put it past him, but I'm afraid I've no idea what happened that day. Back so soon. Good, good. Farewell, and stay away from that rodent Morphew.
These are dangerous times for one without sufficient protection. Come, sample my fine wares. I have the best prices on armor, I assure you.
Tell me about the Surah mercenary who came to town.
Can't tell you anything about the Surah, I'm afraid. I never get too close to them. When you've been a merchant for as long as I have, you learn when to keep your distance from their kind. Helms,
Did Feyruz have dealings with the Surah?
I don't really know what Feyruz gets up to, but he sure had a lot of silver on him that day the Surah was in town. You don't think... No, forget I asked. Back again, I see. Come back anytime.
Back for the best weapons around, I see.
You made a deal with the Surah. Tell me what it was or I'll beat it out of you.
Don't hurt me. I just arranged the messenger, I swear. Kench, the woman who ran the hostel, she asked me to get a message to the one-eyed Surah warrior. He paid me in silver for informing him. But I was only doing what Kench asked of me. You have my word. No one beats me on price, friend.
What did Kench want with the Surah?
She sold him out. The Ishkai, who was living there, betrayed him to save her own neck. You wouldn't know to look at her, but Kench brokered contracts for mercenaries all around the Heretic Kingdoms. Before she came to Thol, she hired the one-eyed Sura, but the job went sour. Her employer was slain, and the Sura was never paid. If there's one thing you don't do in the mercenary business, it's welsh on a debt to a Sura warrior. I guess she saw handing over the Ishkai as a way to wipe out her debts. No one beats me on price, friend. May all your endeavors be fruitful.
Thou shalt know despair. Urshan, come out from whence thee hides. Thou hast misplaced thy trust in thy friend, Kench. She betrayed thee. Yet another letter. So, she didst not betray thee, and thou hast guarded her fallen remains since thy deaths. How touching. Come, spirit, thy vigil has ended. Join me.
Do I have to do everything myself?
No one beats me on price, friend.
Do I have to do...
Come again, and don't buy.
Always good to see you, friend.
Do you know Kench?
Yes, of course. She used to run the hostel when I was supplying them. Seemed friendly enough, and I didn't pry. Everyone in Thal has secrets, you know. Potions, herbs, cheapest in Thal. Take care, friend.
You delivered messages for someone in Thal, Ishkai. Tell me about this.
Shakik remembers messages. Messages bring Shakik to Thal. Brought them to the hostel. Human there read letters for Sniper Urshak. Wrote replies for Urshak's sister. Shakik take them to her. Shakik was supposed to collect one, and day Shakik was captured. That's all Shakik know.
Ah, what do you have for me?
Do you know Kench?
I know of her, sure, but I haven't seen her since the siege began. You'll get more silver for your wares at my stall, I wager. Be cautious in any dealings with me.
You came back? Wonderful!
Do you know Kench?
Don't know anything useful about that, I'm afraid, but I'll bet someone in town does. You came back? Wonderful! Come back soon!
We may be besieged, but I won't tolerate any transgression.
Back so soon?
Do you know Kench?
No, sorry. I've heard the name, but I couldn't tell you who he was. Back so soon? Good, good. Farewell, and stay away from that rodent Morphew.
Ah, my favorite pet.
Do you know Kench?
Is that the woman who runs the hostel? I guess she fled Thal before the siege. Back again, I see.
Remember, come to me, not Morphew, when you want armor.
You looking to make a few coins? I had, I got close to a lady of the night, and I seem to have misplaced my ceremonial silk knife. If I don't get one before inspection, my superior will kill me. I'll pay 100 for one if you can get it for me. You should shop around, though. Some stalls are cheaper than others.
Eldershot,
Please, bring me the knife. I'd go myself, but I can't abandon my post. Ah, my favorite patron.
remember, come to me, not Morphew, when you want armor.
Do you have it? You bailed me out here. You have my thanks and my money. I owe you one, friend.
If we don't get relief soon, I may be forced into prostitution. I'm worried what the nomads might do to my family. I hear that this siege is really cutting into my stocks.
You can get elixirs really cheap from Rabath.